Hey, you join us on a rather controversial demo disc. This is Disc 11, Volume 2. It was released alongside issue 28 of the official UK PlayStation magazine in January of 1998. There are 5 playable demos and 1 net Yaroze game on this disc. The reason it's so controversial is because this demo disc had a playable demo of the first Grand Theft Auto game. But that was years ago, and games have changed since then, so would it be considered controversial today? Probably, but the impact might be dulled somewhat. So let's get started with this disc. We'll start with Courier Crisis. This one's also pretty controversial, but not like Grand Theft Auto. Courier Crisis is controversial because everyone seems to agree how bad it is. Think of the game as a cross between Crazy Taxi and a 3D Paperboy. You deliver packages around the city for cash, which you can then use to purchase and upgrade bikes. That by itself doesn't sound so bad, but the execution of the content is what makes this game bad. Reviews bemoaned everything from the lackluster graphics to the voice clips that repeat far too often to frustrating controls. Other things criticized were the repetitive level designs and lack of variety in objectives. The game also gets very difficult very suddenly after the first 4 levels. So what do I think after playing the demo? Well, I certainly did find the game hard. I kept getting chased by angry dogs for one thing, meaning I was fighting against not just the clock but also my health bar. The controls felt stiff, but I reckon if those stupid dogs would bugger off, I might be able to get used to the controls. So I'll definitely say it's an interesting game at the very least.
You're gonna need some ointment for that one.
On to a less controversial and more riveting game. Sorry. It's Frogger. He's back. Basically a reimagining of the 1981 arcade game with more varied maps, obstacles and enemies, and a multiplayer mode where each player races to complete the level first. To win a level, you must find each frog before the time runs out. The demo gives you 1 level from the first zone to play.
Grand Theft Auto.
Well, here it is. The demo for Grand Theft Auto. Here in a demo disc that was easily accessible by children who bought a magazine. Including me. I played this demo when I was around 9 years old. And I didn't care, I thought it was fun as hell. The demo gives you 6 minutes of free roaming fun, wherein you take on missions and cause as much chaos as it is possible in 6 minutes. So you can imagine how often everyone who had this demo played it. As for the controversy, it seems that it may have been intentional to garner more sales. This game would have become controversial anyway, but the publisher, Take-Two Interactive, may have stirred the pot, as it were. Go on a psychedelic 2.5D platforming adventure in Pandemonium 2. Control either Nikki or Fargus, who have differing abilities as they encounter many different obstacles and enemies in their quest to reach the comet and gain incredible power from it. Reviews considered the game okay, but they had words about the design of Nikki, who was much more sexualized than in the first game. Oh look, another football game. Another Adidas football game. Adidas Power Soccer 2. This demo supports 2 players for a quick match. We're barely scratching the surface of football games on the PlayStation, just wait till the very next demo disc. Now it's on to the Yaroze game, which of course includes an advert for Yaroze itself. The game is called A Dogtail, which is spelled wrong on the disc cover. Although what the game has to do with dogs I never found out, as it's a lackluster platformer with stiff controls that makes it very easy to lose a life. This game was programmed by Ira Rainey in 2 months. But hey, it's a free full indie game, so what can I say? And that was Disc 11. It had some good demos and some not so good demos. Grand Theft Auto certainly helped. It's still a fun game after all these years, despite the controversy. Or maybe because of the controversy, who knows. On the next disc, I play more football, saw an arm of a mannequin, and race a go-kart. Thanks for watching.